Spectre 2 to Watchtower. I think I found the green drone hideout. Moving to investigate now.
Alright, Finn, Castle, I've called you today. I've got a bit of a message from Kraz, which you just saw. Now, he did include some details. Apparently, he found a green drone staging area. So they attacked us last, a couple hours ago, and they blew quite a few holes in the base, and obviously we lost a rocket as well. So if we can deal a blow to them, then I feel like we're going to stand out a little better. We're going to stand a better chance of surviving out here while we get our flagship and other ships operational. Apparently, he said the other drones have all left to go off to do something else. Maybe they're attacking the drone team. I don't know. They're up to something. But he did send through some intel of what the station looked like. And this is it.
Oh.
Yeah, so apparently, he said if we plant explosives in the station, it should cripple them completely. So that's the plan. I have just realised this hologram is upside down.
If I could bring forth another quote from Mama Castle.
Yes.
Never send someone else to do a job for yourself. You need to.
Well, the issue is Kraz's communication cut out shortly after he said that, so I don't know if he's
Never
been
mind.
captured.
I buggered my own fucking quote.
Well, that's fine then. Basically, we're going to grab some guns, going to grab some explosives, and we're going to try and sneak in while they're minimal defenses and plant a few explosives and blow it up. So go grab your gear. We'll meet on Bash's ship in 5.
Yes, I have.
Take us there, Bash. Now we've got to be careful. I want you to take us close. Don't jump us anywhere. But we'll walk the rest of the distance as soon as we get there. This ship is really slow moving.
That's a big issue I've noticed. I'm going to have to put more thrusters on the rear.
Yeah, I mean, you've not finished the thrusters yet is one thing. I feel slightly...
He's not finished the ship at all.
It's fine.
He's still fine.
It's more scaffolding than it is finished blocks.
It looks like a pregnant guppy.
This reminds me of when, the Pillar of Autumn leaves Reach as it just sways to the side slightly before almost falling over.
We're not going to lie. The projection in the middle is... It's having a fit.
What, on the table?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but...
Wait, is this Halo where the holograms are now resisting?
Yeah, apparently. Take us behind the asteroid, by the way. Don't take us all the way around, because apparently the base is on the other side, so we don't really want to open up the cruiser.
I better start slowing down now then, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of implying.
We're still...
Aim for the asteroid, Bash, because if we dent it, I think you'll do more damage to the asteroid.
Okay, I don't have a camera on the front.
Yeah, you kidding me? They were that close?
Yeah?
Apparently so. That must have been where they came from last time.
Bastards.
I've got a cannon on the front.
Sorry, Castle, I'm carrying some warheads, so if we plant a few throughout their station, then they're going to be blown sky high.
Ooh, explosive.
Fireworks. Castle, Finn, join me at the right-hand side airlock, please.
On our way.
Can I just realised that these things are loaded.
Did I just see something break on the ship?
Probably it's Bash's ship.
Yeah, Bash's ship is already opening fire again for some reason. Right, gents, follow me out here. We're going to just fly straight towards the asteroid. Hopefully nothing will shoot at us. Asteroid with me. Castle here?
Right.
Finn?
Yep.
Cool, right, let's walk along here slowly. Bash, try come in to around about 1.5 from the station, just so if we need you to fly in a bit closer, we've got you for support.
Emergency
No
evac
worries.
procedures.
I'm actually walking along the asteroid here, this is quite fun. It is a bit, glitchy.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a rocket journey.
I think I can fly faster by firing all my cannons in one direction at this point.
You're just going to use the momentum. Alright, take a pause here, Strike Team, but I'm just going to...
I'm just going to advise against firing backwards because our base is in that direction.
Bash cannon online.
Right, we're good to proceed on a little bit. I'm just using the jetpack to hover. Just be careful of those signals, because they could be...
Thin manger lights.
Right, I'm just landing in a pit up ahead here. It looks like the turrets can't see me when I'm next to the asteroid. What did you keep?
Minigun.
Oh.
Her name is Sasha.
On me.
I mean, I have line of sight on one of the antenna, one of those drones right now.
Just going to point out one of them had line of sight on me.
Are you alright?
Nope.
There's a medbay on the ship now, by the way.
Permission to open fire.
Engage.
I can see you.
I've managed to target one of the drones. It seems like they're stationary, Finn. See if you can target them fire.
machine gun
flying.
didn't want to load the ammo that I had.
Right, I've managed to make it to the station. Respawn on Bash and come to me. I've managed to make it down to the landing pad. I'll try hacking the doors a minute.
My body's just flying away.
Does Bash have any equipment on his ship?
Yes.
Okay, a little bit concerning. I've come in here, and apparently all the computers are off in his station. So what are the drones using to...
They're sleeping.
Well, that's a good chance to put the warhead down in, isn't it? Let's put one there.
Nah, bugger the equipment. I'm just coming in.
Is he dead?
Automatic rifles with not
yeah,
got
I think
not
he's
many
dead.
guns.
Watch out,
It's a
because
good
there's a few more
thing.
around
It's a
here.
good sign when things start blowing up before you're done.
Right, I'm going to arm the explosives inside.
Right, I'm going to have a wee word with this turret here because...
Bash, calling you in for some extra things. Castle, get away from the station. It's armed.
How extra are you looking for?
Fly in!
Woohoo!
Got it.
We've managed to... uh-oh, one of the drones has flown off slightly. You may face some fire when you come in.
Hello there,
Coming
little
in.
turrets. Do you remember me?
I may have flown the wrong direction.
Castle's taken out the AA defense. You should have a clear shot, Bash. We managed to cripple the internals of the station. Bash has just erased that poor drone. It's still there. That hail of... Oh my Christ, get down! Whoa!
I was actually in the middle of cutting that drone in half, and then Finn's like, "Watch out, you're hitting Castle!" It's like
Stand down, Bash.
explosions
Stand
like half a
down.
mile away from me.
Stand down.
Tell you something though, at least that ship's heavily armed.
What? So one thing here, I just thought of an idea. Rather than blowing it up, call in the salvages
Special
we got.
forces.
So Castle, go get a grinding ship, and you might be able to take apart this station.
Our
I'll meet
defense
you
is
home.
offline.
Well, everything's been blown to bits. So yeah.
Yes, I took out the guns, and I took extreme glee in doing so.
Yeah, and I blew up the core of the station, which has been decimated. There's only like a few turrets and stuff left, which are offline anyway. So, but this means we've disconnected this station from the green drone. So, success. All right, let's get a cleanup crew over here quickly. Bash RTB, and we'll get some grinders sent over.
Let me fly.
Did I just take the big? Did I just take like, the big grinder? It's the big mining ship. Right, Jack. Am I taking this giant miner over to that base?
No, you're one of the smaller grinder ships. See, I had the idea. So you know the Pioneer is our like transport ship. What about turning that into a salvage vessel?
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Because it's got nothing to do at the minute. And Cassim,
Could
I
put
thought this
some,
could be like
cargo
maybe
in
your
too.
project or something.
It does need. It's a wee ship that could use a wee bit of love.
I mean, you could look into welding it up and converting it to your own sort of thing if you wanted to. Most of the systems are there. Because that station will still be there for, a couple of days, so we can salvage it any time.
You know what? I think I'll look into that then.
Yeah, come back at base. The Pioneer's just sat here, so, come back.
I'm back at base just now.
Okay, cool. Have a look around it and see,
Sorry.
see if you have any ideas of what you can do with it.
I mean, you are our salvage expert.
Aye,
Exactly.
but that's the thing. I've got more experience taking things apart than putting it together.
I imagine Castle's ship's just going to look like one of the Drake ships out of Star Citizen.
Ooh.
We bolted
not
it
bad,
together
though.
and then sold it for 25 grand. The RSI way.
He's gonna make the biggest ship we got in the entire fleet. The drones are gonna be like, "What's that? Is that the attack vessel?" No, that's the salvage vessel.
So you mean Van Duel instead of Drake?
Well, yeah.
I'm just going to throw this out here. If you've got any fans out there that like Warhammer, this thing's going to be proper orky when I'm done with it.
Yes. Needs more DACA.
For a drill ship, it shoots pretty good. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
So one of my new goals for this month, because I like to challenge myself with everything, like every month, just to be a bit more creative, is I've set myself the goal of upgrading the animations and stuff on my channel. So to make things flow a little bit easier, because I think text on screen is rather boring now. And to make my channel stand out a bit more, I wanted to upgrade the animations, so that's something I've started doing. So starting with last session, there's now like a new little lower third section, as they call it, in the video, basically telling people to come join the Discord. So that's like the first step. Then I think this session will have the new Kraz, Finn, and Venom sort of things to tell people who they're watching, which will also be used for an upcoming thing we're producing. Hint, hint.
Cough, cough.
Oh, I know what it is. Excited!
You do?
Yes!
We've not even briefed you on it yet.
We're doing Roblox.
Oh god, no.
Oh no, you failed the Ward Master Plan. Why would you do this, Venom?
Or was it TTT again?
Oh, TD.
I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave.
I was about to
So
call you
it is.
Kraz there.
Sorry,
How
the TTT.
dare you?
Well, to be fair, we've not called anyone a dumbass this session.
Other than Bash.
I volunteer as tribute.
Actually, no, you got a point. Oh, I was going to say, has Bash done anything wrong there? Remember, he blew up the ship before the intro. Or during the intro.
But we also
Sadly, we can't flash back because we wasn't actually recording at that point. That's how early in the session it was.
I was.
It was? Okay, then here's this clip if Finn's recording works.
Which it won't.
If it doesn't, here's a picture of Kraz.
Here's a picture of a kid.
It's probably going to be a picture of Kraz.
My new vision is just of Papa Bash reaching through the ceiling, grabbing an Ethernet cable and yanking it down.
Can we get that as a GIF?
I'm getting animated. Any animators out there want to do us a favour, hit us up. Emails below.
We're gonna have to do the
Somebody was
hydrogen animation
joking.
first.
Like, I wish we knew an animator who would like want to, collab with us and stuff like this. Because I'd love to get like some of the stupidest shit we've done in this series animated just for the shits and giggles. I think it'd be hilarious. Like, especially the cars running up and down the corridor. I think would be hilarious to animate. So if you're an animator out there and you want to get involved and have your content hosted on my channel and sort something else out, feel free to send me an email because I think that'd be hilarious.
It's basically Arc the Port.
Bash, you just doomed 1,000 steel plates to their demise.
Oh, really? Have I just sent... Oh, God, why?
Because
Oh,
the
no,
gravity pulled my backpack all the way down.
Oh.
It's 5 kilometers. Up 6 kilometers.
No, I remember this now. Atlas, that was that one that people got really annoyed about because...
Yeah, it was basically released as an unfinished product and flopped massively.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
It looked like they abandoned Arc in favor of just trying to sell more stuff, which is what they did.
They
was it
tried to sell it as a different game because
Bash
people
Ripper.
had bought the season pass and they thought,
Was it?
Yeah,
because-
so they
because we
took
won't
the
make
they took the DLC or what would be the future DLC for Arc and basically thought, fuck it, we'll do something different.
Was it actually an ARC created game? Or wildcard created game, sorry.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it was made. It wasn't a wildcard game. It was made by a studio who somehow have the same name. Well, basically, it's done in a shell sort of thing where. Sorry, I'm having a fucking moment a minute.
basically people looked into the files and they seen similar named folders for the other Arc expansions, implying it was meant to mesh with it.
Oh,
Yeah, so a lot of the code for the game was literally just taken from Arc.
amazing.
So it looks like they basically took the DLC, or what would be the DLC for Arc, and just decided to do it as a completely new, different game.
It's kind of like, obviously, like Space Engineers and Medieval Engineers. Basically, whilst they are two completely separate games, they're built on the same premise or platform.
Yeah, Wildcard's just come up behind him and just chloroformed him.
Omaewa, Moshin
No,
Dedu.
I think the DLC
Nani?
of Space Engineers has been
Oh.
implemented in a good way, to be honest.
Sorry.
Oh!
Anyone
yeah.
just noticed,
Was that
did
that?
anyone notice Aaron
Yeah?
posting some GPS?
Where does that lead to?
I don't know.
You're not meant to respond like he saw it, you dimwit.
Oh, sorry.
No, not you. I meant those two. You're fine to say it in the video, not those two would type back to him though. He probably
They've got
thought
drone hacks.
Venom.
Oh, come on, guys.
Okay, in seriousness, those coordinates lead 5 kilometers away from us on one of our asteroids for resources. So
It's a trap.
Bash, send your ship out there for me, will you?
Got it.
Bash, send your ship out there for me, will you?
Got it. Yeah, it's going.
And call me when it's ready. Can I have multiple welders now over to Vengeance, please? We need. help
Oh,
welding
I
this up.
remember this.
Yeah.
This was one of the ones where it was the. We thought it was like a drone. I think it was a drone outpost or something. We came in, it blew up.
Oh, the not pink thing, purple thing.
Well, it's grey now.
Oh, grey now, whatever. I think it's grey originally. Just ignore me.
Good news, I got my backpack and all the steel plates. Bad news, I'm 10k out.
Probably
Why
no
not just
signal in
let
any
it
of
go?
us.
Let it go.
No,
Let it go.
Last time I let something go, I regretted it immediately.
Finn came in and beat him with the whip, the belt.
No, it was my last
Why is it
relationship.
me with
Sad
the
times,
belt?
Sad times.
Because
Belty, yes!
Finn, no, Finn, yes.
Built a loader?
Oh, Watson, you've done it again.
Oh god, no!
Oh, Watson, why?
Bringing back bad memories from a previous episode. We're just going to hear him when he comes back. Good news! We have expanded the station. Bad news, it's with my
Cmdr
ship.
is back in stock.
Good news.
Oh,
their
it's
station-
a looker.
So, what if I stumble across one of their stations and I completely destroy it?
Ramming speed.
That would be a shame, Bash. That would be a shame.
Oh, I would cry.
And if
Okay,
you
got it.
joined them, we would cry even more. You were a major loss.
I'd give up mini eggs for a day.
Oh god, he's doing Lent.
Just like
thought-
my life, none of
To
this
be
is
honest,
planned.
He might be just using it for a remote-controlled drone, that GPS, and telling it to go there. He might be an assembling station.
They do like spying on us.
I'm just going to send me
Preparing-
the spectator camera and have a look.
Preparing all cannons.
It is an old thing.
Oh, okay.
Preparing all cannons. Stop hitting yourself!
I'm out of energy!
Actually,
Fuck!
there's actually a destroyed station there. Oh no, that was the one originally. Don't worry.
Fuck!
Everything right, Finn?
I'm out of energy!
I'm sure you make it. I thought this is quite cool, seeing like multiple welders make it back to the base now. This is what I envisioned for Colony Wars, where like multiple people are working on one giant grid. I think when you see that in like Space Engineers game trailers and stuff, it is really cool. By the way, guys, there is now an outside landing pad which you can dock up to.
What is
So
the
it's-
origin of
You
the
mean
station
crash
on
into-
the asteroid?
Say again?
There is an on that asteroid. There's a station, I believe. What is the origin behind that?
We found it.
It was along those lines. Jack,
Kevin
Yeah.
rented it for a
are
week.
you busy just now?
I hate you.
Do you want me to come look at the thingy?
Actually, yes.
Okay, cool. I'll just dock
I
the
would
ship
like
up
a little
minute.
bit of a little bit of Captain Lee insight.
Walks in, it's shit! Walks out.
The chair should be one block to the
Uh,
left.
Shit, my ship's.
I gotta
gone.
say, Jack, the top view of your ship as I'm flying in looks like one of those Covenant Corvettes.
I'm going for an interesting sort of design at a minute where, I'm kind of merging it. Sorry, what's that, Bash?
I just shot something.
My ship!
These coordinates, my turret's just kind of. Whatever was there is gone, but.
Wow. Like the slightest little, those like gifs you see of like machine guns. The slightest leaf like breaks or something, and then suddenly like a whole hail of bullets and ammunition is thrown at it, and it sounds like it's like just a poor bunny in there, which has now been like burnt to a crisp.
It's just.
Bash,
We're
like, mission
having-
complete.
He's
We're
just
having
been
rabbit
cancelled out
tonight.
this year.
All right, Finn, I'm on my way. What am I looking at?
I killed whatever was there, but.
Currently, just what I've got of the.
Oh, looking good. Are we having like a sub level?
Yes, we're gonna have kind of catwalks running around like this outside kind of level, leading down into the main kind of.
Battlestar style.
Think the bridge of the behemoth.
I like that. And obviously, we've got to be quite cool to have blast doors on this side, so like it's going to be really hard to get into.
Oh yeah. Probably talking maybe 2 or 3 levels of blast doors just for additional.
We need like one of
support.
those complex security lockouts, where the doors go from different angles.
Can I,
Way ahead of you. That's exactly what I was planning.
can I have a clean up on aisle front of my ship, please?
Nope.
Can
Splatter.
Can I have floating objects removed, please?
You made the mess. You clean it up.
Wasn't much of a mission to begin with.
Yes, any reason for the Farragut to leave space dock is a mission. As long as it fires something, I say mission success.
Can I just be completely honest with you? Your ship doesn't suit the name Farragut.
No, it doesn't. It
Does
looks.
it look like-
Farragut?
I
Does
said
it
it.
who?
I said it earlier on. It looks like a pregnant guppy.
I'll shove the guppy down your throat and make you swallow.
I'll shove my boot up your ass and make you fly away.
But that's how I like it, so what next?
That's the way.
I fucking knew that song was coming up.
Why am I carrying superconductors on me?
So-
Kick you so hard in the nuts, you'll get a new set of tonsils.
That's how I like it. So can I park this inside the hole, or is the hole occupied?
The hole's
No,
occupied.
it's got a
With my
giant
boots.
flagship in there.
So we're having 2 flagships.
No, sorry, it's got a giant Dawnbreaker sat in there, is what I meant to say. I was looking at the ship at the time.
Yeah. I need to add extra rear thrust.
Why would his phone not recognise my face? I wasn't turning into a Joker in the last 5 minutes. Christ.
It's like when a girl takes her
It's
makeup
like
off.
Face ID. It's like error, not recognise. I suppose I've got a giant mic in front of it. I should train the Face ID for me, like when I'm in recording mode, so it can still read it.
Yes, my face does have a microphone on it. Are you insinuating that this isn't normal?
It just
How
means you
dare
need to have a mic in front of you at all times when trying to access your phone.
Just a picture.
Imagine that being really awkward in public.
Now just have a picture of your
Yes, it's
normal
my-
face and just put it up when you need it.
Imagine that, like I'm going to be there trying to unlock the phone on a train. Shit, I need to get up my mic and set it up. So what are you doing? I'm trying to sign into my phone.
I got a Twitter notification. Are we still using Vulcans? by the
Shut
way?
the fuck up, Bash.
You know those days where you're like looking rough and you can't really be asked much to do about it. It's like a Sunday or something.
Every day.
Yeah, right. It stays to me with the phone like first of all, it refuses me to log in. I'm like, oh, I'm not that bad. Christ.
Every day I'm suffering.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of putting a Vulcan near my rear thrusters so I can defend myself.
That might be
yeah.
a good idea.
Is that some sort of Star Trek sex joke?
Well, silence tells
I'll
you
put
everything
my
you need to
Vulcan
know
near
there.
your port nacelles.
Why don't you think this ship's called a Farragut? Are we going to call it what? The Vengeance? Fucking got him right.
You're not funny.
I think I am myself funny.
I think I just came up with a ship name for my thing. I like it. Avalon.
Isn't that a makeup selling brand for women?
No, that's Avon.
Avon, your
Hey,
Hey, your
dad's
dad
Avon.
sells Avon.
What I'm going to suggest is slightly crazy. I want to arm Avengers with both force
Why would you do that?
because
Yes,
I'm ripping up the
please.
Geneva Convention.
Yes,
We have
If
no
there ever
Geneva
was one.
Convention.
Exactly.
Screw the rules, I'm in command here.
Screw the rules. I have money.
What are the both
Basically. They're the high-powered cannon, which usually rips through anything, regardless how big or small it is.
So are we not allowed to use them?
You're not.
But this ship, on the other hand, because it's magnificent, is.
Mwah.
Castle,
Hello there.
could I perhaps borrow you to maybe raise the roof a little?
Sounds like a nightclub
Make
now.
it loud. Were you thinking of putting them along the spine, Jack, or along the sides?
What seems
Yeah, I
to...
was thinking of maybe replacing one of the Teleon turrets up front with one of them.
Or you could
You
do
know
that.
what?
That would look good.
You know what really seems to worry me? It's the fact that all of my turrets appear to be aiming towards Kraz's ship, or trying to at least.
I love we're gonna like take a 5-minute break to go off and get a cup of tea or something, come back, Kraz's ship is eliminated.
Well, I
By the
mean,
way, if you've not got anything to do, coming and welding stuff up on the Vengeance would be appreciated as we've got a ton of stuff. Horza, don't do the top bridge part thing you're going for at the minute. Just focus on the engine bay just a minute. That bridge
Okay.
thing weird is a bit of a design flaw at the minute. I'll get around to it eventually.
Understood.
Right, so let's get a status update of where everyone's at today. Vengeance so far, fantastic progress. We'll probably continue doing some more work off screen, but here's a view for everyone so you see how well the flagship is progressing so far. I think we might stay on for an extra little bit tonight and just do some of the armor plating on it to make sure we get more of a solid starship. The front's coming along nicely, we just need to work on the engine room, the CIC, and some of the core systems inside. Other than that, it is slowly coming together. Finn, how are we doing with the new CIC?
Oh, very nice. It's actually working really well. Like now,
Excellent. I think we're going to work a little bit on that off screen just so we've got like more of a command center, because we might strip out a bit more of Watchtower.
yeah, I'm up for continuing a wee bit.
Awesome. Let's just head over. I'll take a look at it a second. And oh, I've just fallen through the corridor.
Jack, I've not been able to progress anything on the Pioneer just because it feels like every time I do something, it just undoes itself.
That's fun. Well, Finn, this is looking brilliant. I'm loving the CIC. A hollow table right in the middle there will look fantastic.
That is exactly what it was designed for. Was for the hollow tables. I just don't have the ability to place them yet.
Fair enough.
Hey, Jack.
And Mr. Venom, how are we doing over on
I was
your
gonna
ship?
say, come to the hangar.
The hangar?
Yeah, just look at the hangar.
Okay, I'm on my way.
I've lost orientation.
I'm just flying straight through a load of corridor at the minute, trying not to hit my head, so bear with. You do take your life into your hands. Ow, I was smacked straight into that. That's Horza out there, but well done, I wonder what it was.
To drone.
Sorry,
Hold on,
I'm just
I'm giving you some
ping-ponging.
light. Let's put some light.
Oh, Venom, this is looking nice.
Welcome.
John, this would look brilliant with a dash of like royal
Sparkles.
blue.
Indeed, I was gonna do my RCSP color scheme on it, see what I could do.
Now the question is, I know this is gonna. I think it needs to be armed with a few more weapons. So that's one thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna add some things to the upper humps, and underside as well. Actually, the underside's pretty well defended. Maybe a few more Teleon or Vulcans. I don't know. I'll see what I can do.
This is going to look amazing.
I just don't want to overdo the weapons because then it ruins the aesthetics. I gotta
Yeah,
put the right
definitely.
thing
Well,
in
I
the
think
right
so
place.
far that is looking cool. If only we could, maybe we could make another one now, because that's taking not long to make it. So if you refine this, next week, maybe get working on another one. Even take a blueprint and then we weld it up using welders. Because having like an extra one of these lying around would be brilliant for the fleet, don't you think?
Indeed, and plus it looks pretty good alongside your main ship.
Yeah,
The
just
sunlight
good.
just came in perfectly there.
Ah.
Holy lights. And yeah, it does look good alongside the Vengeance. Excellent.
it's
Well, we've made
beautiful.
some fantastic...
Captain, INIC ships are holding 1.2 kilometers off our bow.
Switch PDCs to defensive fire mode.
Aye, sir. Guns to defense mode.
Captain, something on sensors. Massive energy buildup. Port side.
What is it, Commander?
Oh, shit.
Commander, report.
Sir, I'm picking up multiple new contacts. 2 kilometers off our port side.
We can't identify whatever these are. Showing 2 large objects, most likely ships, surrounded by 50 smaller objects, which the computer says is close to a DRF drone, but different.
Ensign, hail them.
No response, Captain.
Damn it, tactical. Have the stalwart move to intercept.
Sensors report a high energy buildup from the unknown vessel. Possible weapons charge! Stalwart has sustained heavy damage. I'm showing multiple hull breaches on decks A through D.
Helm, bring us to heading 244, Mark 5. Engage.
Aye, sir. Sir, one of the INIC ships is hailing us.
Put it up.
RWI ship. It appears we have a common enemy. We'll lead. Follow us in.
Today we'll stand together. Gauntlet out.
Sir, we're not equipped to deal with this. We can't repel firepower of that magnitude.
Drop a subspace beacon, Commander. Hopefully Odyssey will pick it up.
We've got a hull breach on deck C, section 27.
Seal it off.
They're charging that weapon again. Computer predicts they're aiming for our hull.
Helm, overload reverse engines. Full power.
Multiple hull breaches. Deck C has lost life support.
We've lost main engine power. We're dead in the water.
Bridged engineering. Respond. Commander, get down to the engine room and see what you can do.
We've sustained too much damage, Captain. It might be wise to evacuate.
Stand by, 2.
New problem. They're targeting the bridge.